Hello all, I'm going to give you a quick demonstration on how to use Micro's quick cross section microscope slides. This one is the newest and widest slot that we have. The width is 0.062 thousandths of an inch, or 1.6 millimeters wide. Most like the thinner slots because the fibers are usually thinner than what I use. I have a lot of limitations with the microscope I have. It's a very inexpensive microscope. It's still good for my needs. The people that normally use these things have microscopes ranging in the thousands of dollars. This is a couple $100, a few $100. Anyway, we're going to be using this yarn here. It's finished yarn. It comes out of a bundle like this. So what we do first is to wind it around. That's once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Now, people that usually use the narrow slots will know that that's a lot. I could wind it more if I wanted. So we stick that in and squeeze it together rather tightly. Now the razor blade is a single edge safety razor blade. Now what's critical about the razor blade is that you only use 1 per sample. You start out with a brand new razor blade. Once this sample is cut, you throw the blade out, not to use it again, because if you do, you're going to get bad results. Now the very first angle from the cutting edge out is usually about 15 degrees, and that's what you want to hold the razor blade at. So that very first angle, not the long angle, there's another angle, a very short angle at the very tip of the edge. That angle should be flat with the slide. Now the other thing with the razor blade, as I told you, you can only use it once per sample. That means you get 2 cuts out of 1 razor blade. So you see what I mean. I'm going to mark half of the razor blade on both sides, both faces, the same half on both faces. We're going to mark it. That's going to be a half that we're going to use for one cut, and the half that doesn't have a mark we're going to use for the other cut. So we're going to start with the non-marked half. We're going to come down here and just take a slice. Now as we flip the slide over, we're going to flip the razor blade over, and we're going to slice again. Then we make sure this razor blade is discarded. And that's it. Now I'm going to stop the video and I'm going to show you this sample blown up 1,600 times. Okay, now keep in mind this is an inexpensive scope. People that use these microscope slides usually have something much better than this. There's the plate. That's 1600 times. Now it would look a lot better if I had light coming through the top lens. I do not have that. I don't have any light from the top at all. This light here is from the bottom, so it would be much better if I had light from the top. This is very limited to what I can show you on this scope. I hope that helped. Thank you.